everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, then welcome back. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. Also, give this video a thumbs up and share, like, comment, subscribe. Cool. Okay, so in today's video, we're going to be doing a fragrance review of Initio's Oud for Greatness. I have here their set of the perfume and their candle. Their perfume is a 90 ml or 3.04 ounce, and their candle is 180 grams or 6.3 ounces. I love this fragrance a lot, which is why I got the set. And this is the first time I'm going to be opening this. Like so far, I've only been using the samples of this. This is my second sample of this fragrance, and I've enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, that's the only reason I went out and got a set. So the reason I also chose the set of a candle and a fragrance is because I love this fragrance as both a perfume but also as a room spray. So perfect, right? They had a candle available. So before we look at this fragrance, I just wanted to go over it. So Oud for Greatness by Initio Perfume Privé. It's a 2018 release. There's no perfumer. I've looked and I've looked and I've looked and I can't find a perfumer. So if you happen to know something that I don't know, just let me know who the perfumer is. Okay, so let's just go over the accords since this is a full perfume review. Warm spicy, fresh spicy, oud, lavender, patchouli, metallic, musky, leather, woody, earthy. Fragrantica says that it's a strong, assertive fragrance and it's long lasting. That's true. Top notes: saffron, nutmeg, lavender. Middle note is agarwood or oud. Base, patchouli, and musk. So let's get into it. So this is what the set looks like. Really pretty box. I mean, it's stunning, honestly. And that's what it just has a sleeve. There's no cover on this. It's just a sleeve. That's what the backside looks like. It just shows what's in there. Okay, so let's take the sleeve off. Okay. And then this is what the box itself looks like. Okay. Okay. Wow. Nice presentation. So Initio Parfum Privé. So this is the presentation. Super pretty. Like very well done, very classy, very elegant. That's the perfume and that's the candle. I loved using the samples that I've had. I loved using it as both perfume and as a room spray. Oh, it's so good. Really good candle. And this is the perfume. I love the bottle. So Oud for Greatness, there's an eye. There's some sort of like a moon logo. And this is what the top says, Initio Parfums. And that's the bottom. So this is a 3.04 ounce. I love this fragrance a lot. Let's just spray some on. I have a test strip. So I have a test strip. Wow. Oh, yeah, this is such a beautiful fragrance. In the opening, you definitely get the saffron and nutmeg. If you pay attention, like you start feeling all the notes. Yeah, you get the nutmeg, you get the saffron, lavender kicks in. And it's a really beautiful opening to that middle oud. So So let's just put this away for a minute and come back to it. Let's spray some on skin as well. Spray some on my hand. I have a different fragrance on today, so let's just spray some. Okay. It's super good and it's super high quality. There's some alcohol in here, obviously, but you don't get that overpowering alcohol that you do with some other brands. This is a really like high quality brand. So let's go back to and it's really high quality. I don't know if you can see that oil right there. Like it left a little like stain. I've never seen that happen with a lot of fragrances. And my hand is super like glossy. So it's like a really high concentration of oil. Okay. So the whole reason that I was so into this fragrance is, you know, I read online that it's made with real oud. And that's, you know, what prompted my interest in this fragrance, why I was, you know, so obsessed with like constantly using up all the samples I have. Almost done with this one. Yeah, so then now I get the oud. It's a really beautiful oud. It's not a stinky, offensive oud. This is a very wearable oud. I don't get the patchouli yet. Right now I just get the opening of it is definitely the nutmeg. I get some sort of a spice, which is the nutmeg. If they hadn't told me it's nutmeg, I wouldn't know what it is. I would just think it's some sort of other oud, possibly like a cinnamon. I don't know, but yeah, it's nutmeg. The lavender I feel, but it's not an overly overly masculine lavender. Okay. Yeah, on skin it's totally different. It's more amplified on skin with your body temperature and everything. So the nutmeg jumps out more. I don't get as much of the saffron on skin, at least on my skin. And then it kind of jumps right into the oud. It's a really pleasant oud. It's not stinky. It's not offensive, as mentioned before. I love this fragrance a lot. You know, I keep saying that for a reason. It's definitely an assertive fragrance. It is masculine leaning, but definitely unisex. Like I love wearing this. And it is a compliment getter. Like every time I have this on, I get told, hey, what do you have on? It smells good. And it's recognizable. So people in the perfume world will definitely know that I'm wearing Oud for Greatness. I know there's a lot of dupes for this. But you know, even if it were to be a dupe, it's like, you know what it's supposed to be, right? Like I know there's another, less expensive version of this. I think it's Oud for Glory. I mean, this is such a recognizable scent that even if you are wearing like a dupe, you would know what you're trying to be a dupe of. You know what I mean? So Oud for Greatness, yeah, great smell. It is masculine leaning, but again, perfectly unisex. I wear this on its own, but I also wear this sometimes, like I layer it, and I don't normally layer fragrances because I like to really feel a fragrance for what it is, get the whole fragrance experience on its own. But I find that this is, since it is a little masculine leaning and oudy, this is a really nice oud. It kind of balances other fragrances out. For example, if I'm wearing a really sweet fragrance, or if I'm wearing an overly floral or like really sweet vanilla fragrance, if I put like one spray of this on, it kind of balances out the sweet or the overly floral fragrances that I have on. So I've also like been using it that way. I've been using Oud for Greatness that way, kind of to layer, to balance out some fragrances that I find to be overly sweet or overly like floral, if that makes sense. So that's a great way to use Oud for Greatness. But yeah, I think that this is honestly a great signature worthy smell. For a guy, it's definitely attention grabbing. For women too. It's unisex. It is masculine leaning, but it's definitely unisex enough where a woman could pull it off. It doesn't scream like too manly, don't wear me. It's unisex. It's right in the middle, but it does lean masculine. I think this is great for all occasions, honestly. This is very signature scent worthy. Again, work on your sprays, work on adjusting your sprays for the occasion. That's what I always say. If you're wearing this to work, maybe do 1, max 2. It is long lasting. I will spray this on in the morning. I can still smell it off me like 10 hours later. Sometimes even like if you sprayed on clothing, you'll smell it the next day. Like 10 plus hours out of this. I'm not even exaggerating. So if you're looking for a long-lasting fragrance, if longevity is important to you, this is definitely a long-lasting fragrance. If you are looking for sillage, this will get you, it's a good projecting fragrance. Obviously the more different areas you put this fragrance in, the more people will be able to smell you. But it is it projects. I think this is good for any weather. I've worn this in the colder months, beautiful. I've worn this in warmer months, and it didn't give me a headache or it didn't annoy me or anything. So you can get away with both warm, cold weather. Yeah, you can definitely get away with wearing this in the colder weather or the warmer weather. I love this a lot. This is great for, men and women. Again, perfectly unisex. I love it. I like the fact that with oud, I'm really into like the evil eye. I'm really into, wearing like protective amulets, that sort of thing. Gemstones. I have some rose quartz on right now. So I'm really into that whole like evil eye. I've always been into that kind of stuff. So for me, this is really special because of the fact that oud, I've read and, read up on this a lot, that it wards off the evil eye. It wards off, bad spirits, bad energy. It wards off any bad vibes, which is why I use it not only as a fragrance, but I've been using it, for the room, for the environment. That's why I got the candle, because, it's more convenient to light a candle than it is to spray an expensive fragrance around the room all the time. But yeah, I definitely, so occasions, ideally this is a opulent fancy fragrance that you should wear for an event, date night, weddings, going out, like a fun going out fragrance. But I definitely think that this could be a signature scent. You can wear this, to work. You can wear this to run errands. Like, it really doesn't matter. But yeah, ideally, if you want to put a category and be really intentional with fragrances, I would say that this is more of a going out fragrance. Me personally, I wear this whenever I feel like it, and often I layer it, or I will like spray some on my wrists and just kind of smell it throughout the day. Oud also has not only does it have protective properties, but oud also kind of calms the mind. So if you're someone who has a lot going through their mind and has a lot going on, it calms the mind, and it really does. Like, especially this oud, because it's not a stinky oud, it's just like a beautiful, well done oud, and it just kind of calms me, this fragrance. It's a combination of oud and the lavender in here, possibly, that calm me. I don't know, but every time I have this on, I feel more like calm. I don't know how to explain it. And that's what fragrance is all about. It's just finding the fragrance that works for you, that makes you feel good, that gives you positive vibes, positive energy. And this definitely gives me positive vibes and positive energy. It is very rare that I go out and get a matching candle. for the fragrance that I like. So yeah. So yeah, get a bottle. I think this will make a great gift. I think this will make a great gift for yourself, or for if you're looking for a great gift. Oud for Greatness is definitely like highly recommended by me. Let's see what it became after talking so long. Yeah, so it's just, it kind of stays. I don't really pick up the patchouli. I pick up like maybe a little bit of patchouli. This is not a dominant patchouli fragrance. I get a little hints of musk, but I mostly get like oud. I get a really nice spicy oud. This definitely has like a spicy, warm, like oud, you know? It has muskiness to it. I get woods, obviously, because of the oud. And I get like a weird little leather vibe from this. I do get some sort of a leather vibe from this fragrance. And it does have a leather listed as like part of the accords. But yeah, I just mostly get oud, and it stays the same. Like the minute it stops, the minute you stop feeling the nutmeg, you feel the oud, and it kind of just stays at that oud with like a hint of musk dropping, dropping by every now and then. That's what I feel, and it stays like that for a really, really long time, for like 10 plus hours. So I'm kind of yapping, I'm kind of going all over the place, but I think this is great for anyone at any age, honestly. This is obviously not beginner friendly, but it can be. I just love it. Oud for Greatness, Black Gold Project. It says Black Gold Project Oud for Greatness. Such a pretty bottle. I love this bottle so much. So I'm kind of yapping, and I'm not going to be editing this video or anything. I just want to say that it is a fragrance for someone who wants to feel more assertive. Definitely, it is a strong fragrance. It has a very powerful vibe to it, like assertive, powerful, dominant, like don't mess with me kind of vibe. I feel like this will get you a lot of compliments. I've gotten a lot of compliments wearing this. Any occasion, ideally for going out, but any occasion would do. Men or women, it doesn't matter. This is a great layering option. Again, to sweeten, to balance the sweetness of other fragrances, or to balance any overly floral fragrances. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you've tried Oud for Greatness, if you're a fan of Oud for Greatness, if you think it's worth the hype. I totally think it's worth the hype. I'm late on getting this, but better late than never. Let me know what you think about it. Drop a comment. Let me know if you have any other questions about this fragrance. Just let me know what you think about Oud for Greatness by Initio. Have you smelled this on somebody you know? What else can I get into? Do you think it's a nice fragrance for a nice unisex option? Just drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your opinions on Oud for Greatness. Cool. See you later. Bye.